Greetings, good people! Welcome back to Lovers and Livelihoods. I'm Gina B, and I am here to discuss both job seeker tips and relationship tips in one spot. So, I tried something new a couple of weeks ago where I asked you guys, all my social media friends and followers, if there were any hot topics that you wanted me to discuss on this channel, whether they were dating tips or job seeker tips. Some of you were a little bit more shy than I expected you to be because I know you have questions because you asked me by direct message, etc. So I'm going to address one of the questions that I received here in this video as promised. Alright, so here goes. Here's my question. How do you tell a previous horrible employee no when they ask you if they can use you as a reference? They ask so nicely and they say they learned so much from you that you feel guilty and you just want to say, you sucked and I don't want to give a glowing reference on you. What do you do? Okay. So I feel a couple of different ways about this because I feel like, references are really important. And if someone asks you for a reference, you have a responsibility to them and to yourself. And you have to balance that, right? So how horrible was this employee? Were they completely unemployable horrible, or were they bad in your setting? So some people don't do well in large company environments. Some people don't do well in small company environments. Maybe you weren't the best boss. I mean, it just really depends on perspective, right? Because an exceptional person in one company could be a crappy person in a different company. So you might want to, before giving that reference, if you can't get out of it, you might want to find out what the new environment looks like, because it could potentially be an area where that person can thrive, right? So it's the difference between, Kate sucked as an employee. She was never on time. She did not execute anything to perfection. Versus if Kate worked in a smaller environment, I could see how she would do better because she does well under these kinds of circumstances, and sort of draw attention away from the fact that Kate kind of got on your nerves, or whatever the problem was, or she couldn't perform well for you. So really approach the situation, if you have to give Kate a reference or whomever, with a little bit of empathy and a little bit of compassion, because you wouldn't want a bad reference if the situation were in reverse. If this person has asked you for a reference, they obviously value your opinion and they look up to you, because no one intentionally seeks out someone that will say unfavorable things about them and potentially tank their employment process. Everyone deserves to make a living. Everyone doesn't work well in each setting. So that's the food for thought I'll give you on the reference situation. Same thing with dating. Now, I was not asked this question from the dating perspective, so I'm going to give it anyway because I don't care. But from the dating perspective, it's kind of the same thing. Now, a lot of us give references on our exes. I feel that if anyone wants to date any of my exes, that something's wrong with them, quite honestly. But everyone doesn't have the same chemistry. There are people, and you can tell the difference. There have been people that I've dated that have been wonderful people. We just have bad chemistry. It's not his fault, but we just didn't jive, right? So that's a different reference than, he beat me. I mean, that's a whole different thing. Like if something violent happened or whatever, then yeah, blow the whistle on that. But if someone was just not for you, then don't ruin their chances with someone who they could possibly be for. So that's it. That's my 2 cents for the day, and that's Lovers and Livelihoods. I thank you for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, because I do need subscribers. If you like this video, there's a thumbs up that you can hit down there. And if you have any questions, the comment section is the best place to leave them. So thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.